Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Lavender Overhang, where in the last episode, we had some chaos, as in flooding chaos, and we started working on the farmland down here, which is a good thing. Today, we are going to work on expanding the wood some more by drilling down to the bottom of the earth and doing that, although we are running into a bit of an issue. We don't have anyone working in the mine, which we need for all of the metal that we're using on the housing complex. We also are going to want to put some platforms, I think, kind of like we did here in the middle, so that our dirt is all supported, which is going to be a problem because we're going to need more metal. It is going to take us a bit to drill down to the bottom of the world, though, and start setting all of that up. So we're gonna go ahead and make our entrance to the bottom of the world right there. We'll get the beavers going. We do have some other things lined up here for them to work on, so we aren't lacking in things to do today. They are working on the bad water rig. We've got this stuff down here set up. They are still working on the housing complex, which they have gotten a few things started over here. Like all of the platforms are in, I believe. Oh, except for these ones right here. And they are starting to build the little decorative roofs. We have 11 injured beavers, which is a lot of beavers. I don't know that we have have enough beds for that. Oh my gosh, can't talk today. So let's see here. We've got 3, 6, 9, 12 here, plus what we have down here in the original area, which I think I think there's 4, 5 or 6 down here. So, I mean, we currently have enough hospital beds that it's not creating an issue, but it's a lot of beavers. I think we are going to go ahead and open the next housing unit. We only have 1 bed left, and we have 6. Oh, whoa, we went from 6 to 9. Oh my God, did you guys see that? When I said we have 6 baby beavers, and as soon as I opened that house, we got another 3 within like that second. And already, oh my God, that's a lot of baby beavers. Oh, Lordy. All right, so we jumped to 78 beavers total. 14 babies. That's a lot. That's a lot. Not in a good way either. We also need to get like this dynamite down to the same levels here so that we can put in some overhangs. I'm wondering if we don't, because we're just gonna stick with this area, if we don't put in like a do we want to do an overhang, or do I just want to do a bridge? I need one B1 longer. I don't know that they... They're still not going to be able to reach this stuff over here. I don't believe. And we've got a lot of rubble. When we pick this stuff up, we can always use the planks. Too far from district, cannot be reached. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. We can take this down as well. So let's set up a few more things here, and then we will head off to deal with some more tree action. put a single on there, then we'd be able to put a triple like that. Okay. All right, let's see here. We're going to have to high prioritize this. Although we do have quite a bit high prioritized at the moment. And we've lost like most of our builders and our haulers to the to the mine, which is not cool. Looks like 5. We've got 5 beavers out now with that. We do have all of this high prioritized. We are going to need to come up with a granary. And I'm wondering, can we? Should we? Maybe build that over here and tie into this power here. Let's see here. We should be able to come straight off of there for power. Did we have another? No, we didn't have another layer on the dirt. So we might want to look at building that as well. Okay. So if we need a food, we need a mill. Requires 60 power. I'm thinking we just put it on this corner. Or we could... that's going to interrupt power lines, or zip lines there. But we're going to need a grist mill. And theoretically, one windmill would be enough to cover it. So, but that's not what we're looking at today. We're trying to get this accomplished. Yeah, all of our builders are working on the overhang, which is coming along. I guess we could start planting some of it. We do need to get wheat down here, and I was thinking like wheat and potatoes. So if we've got... Oh, wow. Okay. The farmer from below is actually planting all of this. That's interesting. Apparently he can't reach all the way over here, though. Where can he reach? He gets to all of that. Wow. That's crazy. That's really crazy. I didn't think they could get that far. But hey, that is helpful. That is super helpful for our little beaver people. I bet if we had a way up here, like we put a ladder here to it, that this guy would be able to cover some of this as well. Huh, interesting. Or maybe not, because his... Yeah, he just goes to there. Okay. Alrighty. So, we just had a bunch of those beavers grow up. We have almost exhausted our water supply down here. This guy has pumped as much as he can pump, so we still have bad water in there, but it's not a problem anymore because we don't need it. What if we... Oh, it must be our warehouses on the bottom. I almost feel like I should have blasted out the back wall so we could see the warehouses back here. Let's... They must have finished building all of that. Yep, they did. Alright, so... Let's, and go up 1. Sunflowers, those are already done. Which ones are not? Let's do another round of sunflowers here. We do need to find some more space for sunflowers. And those two, I don't know. What are we going to put in there? Let's do some pine resin just because I know we could do more and we don't have room for it. All right, so that's good. That's good. Oh, they got the rest of that done, so we can swoop. And so that'll be another 4. I don't know where I just planted that, but I just planted that somewhere. Oh, goodness. Sunflowers. I know, probably unnecessary considering that we're so close to the water sources. And those ones will just die off again, but hey, why not? We don't have enough sunflowers ever because they keep getting killed off. All right, did they get our dynamite done? Probably not. Yes, they did. Okay, cool. And again. And again, and again, until we get to the bottom of the world. I mean, can't implode anything else. All right, so let's high prioritize that. All right, good to go. I think, if I remember correctly, this guy, he gets all the way to there. It's got a little space that he can't get to. All right, we have 3.6 days left in the drought. Oh, hey. I want to... Those are dot singles, right? Yes. Let's go ahead and stick another floodgate in here. And put this dynamite back. Oh, yep, that's all full now. We don't have any jobs open at the moment because all of our, well, our 3 down here went into, yep. Look at that. All right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to throw a couple more people into the mine. Come on, we can do this. We've got plenty of dirt still, right? Well, I got that done. They must really be bored. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and take priority on that. Did we get this one over here done? Yes, yes, we did. Whoop. And let's get another one in there. I'd like to go down as far as we can and figure out where at the bottom of the world we can start. And then we're gonna need a... I don't know if we need a forester for every floor. What is your... this little guy's issue here? No goods in stock. Oh. Oh, no. That's the problem. It didn't actually mark any of that for cutting. Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. So that dude has just been sitting up there when we could have been using the logs. Oh my goodness. Okay, did they get that done? I can't see. I don't think they did. Did they? Oh yes, they did. No, they didn't. They didn't. Oh my gosh, that was so silly. All right. How are we coming with some of this other stuff? Mm-hmm. Slowly but surely here. Slowly but surely. Oh, we didn't get that one because we, I don't know why we didn't get that one. They should be able to reach that from right there. Interesting. You know what I probably should have thought about? Some dirt storage down here. Since they're probably running 12 million miles. And our floodgates here just open. Okay. And we have yanked back all of our people to the pumps. The pumps are all now back open, even though we have hardly anything empty. We've got 3 up here. And that one. And this one just a little bit. Interesting. So we've got a lot of water. A lot of water. And there's nobody in that hauler anymore. We only have 2 in that builder's post. So that's going to slow down our building by quite a bit. Now that we don't have any haulers. Like where... I'm looking here. Where can we get a... What is going on here? Why are we flooded? Holy cats. It didn't last long though. So I guess that's okay. Alright. Did we get my dynamite done? Did we get my dynamite done? Nope. Going to be a rather slow day for getting that done if we don't get this farm area done. So maybe we do a bit of a time lapse here, since this is going to take a while for them to complete this. And see what happens, okay? So stand by. We'll be back as soon as they are done, they are finished building this, all right? Okay, has anyone noticed what I noticed? We've not had any beavers building on this. And so we need to come down here and verify, is the terrain block set up in a way that they can't? Yes, that is the problem. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, these ones are all set running this way, so they cannot build the next ones. All right, so we're gonna have to drag those out because they can't build these ones. So let's go ahead and that's a pain in the butt. All right, so let's see if I go from here. And then I think I've got to do all of those before it'll let me do any of these. And I just realized we have our beavers running on a 20-hour day. All right, come on. Wait a second, what's going on here? Oh, I gotta do it off of the wall. Wait a second. That's the wrong spot. Why do terrain blocks gotta be so fiddly? They are fiddly. Okay, why? Don't tell me. Again, we're gonna have one of these issues. Oh, we gotta do that, I bet. And now we can do it. They gotta be fiddly. I was also thinking we should probably put in that ladder. Although I was thinking, can we... This one right here, can we... do that and... that, maybe? Maybe. That's really gonna make it difficult for that beaver, though. I don't like that. Maybe just right... Is that right over it? Is it one over one more? Let's turn on our little thingy there. Yeah, it is right there. Okay. Yes, I want to delete that. Thank you very much. Or not. That's not the right spot. All right, now we got to put back that farmhouse that was over here. And then we're going to have to high prioritize all of this again. Must have been right here. Yes, no, maybe so. Because that's where the path lines up and we were going with the path of least resistance. Why don't we just do a connection like that? All right. Now let's reprioritize that. All right, what were the beavers working on? I don't understand this one either. Why haven't they built these ones? Oh, because they need these ones to build it. So we actually... Oh. we need to start from here. We have learned a valuable lesson. You must pay attention to the direction that the blocks are going. It is very important. Let's go ahead and throw those in there as well. Not quite certain why they're not getting to these ones, because they can reach it. It shouldn't, probably because this one's connection. Maybe we need to change those ones too. Because it needs this one to be done before it can do that one. Okie dokie smoky. I don't know if it's going to build those without us moving the house or building some sort of platform. All right, so they are going now over here. Good. So what? They got that in. They did not get this done. We're gonna make everyone ever so unhappy right now. That was dumb. But okay. Did we set these ones for? No. So we need to set height when drought starts, set height when bad tide starts, set height when drought ends. I think it was 6.5 we had it at, right? Set height when bad tide ends to 6.5. Okay. Once they get that picked up, then we can deal with that. All right. Back over here. Did they, while they were not working on that, did they put any more dynamite in here? They did. This is getting very difficult to see. Detonate, and let's get the next one in there. And give it a higher priority. All right. So let's come back to this and set this back into time lapse. So I'd rather see this all done for you guys this episode, all planted up and ready to go. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so I went to grab another cup of coffee and realized they built all the housing. I came back to over 100 beavers and I just realized, oh my gosh, that is insane. What happened? Yeah, they built all the housing. Look at, they also have gotten a couple of statues done. That's crazy. All of that time when they didn't have the ability to build the overhang, they started working on all of this. Oh, I didn't mean for all of those to get filled that quickly. So food, how are we doing food wise? We have 2.5K in stored unbaked potatoes. So we've got enough potatoes to do that. They've started working on the bakery. We're still waiting for materials over here to finish some of that. We kind of need the other potato factory, the other grill. I have this insane feeling that we are going to suddenly have an issue with food. We do have 100 wheat in stock from what the beaver on the bottom can handle harvesting. Looks like we do have a dark spot here, but I'm wondering if we touch over here, if that will come back because there's all of this water over here. Yeah, so that was a little surprising. I wasn't quite expecting that. Oofda. That was a bit of an expansion that I wasn't expecting. Let's see if while we were doing that, they did not get this guy done. Are we out of dynamite? Nope, we have plenty of dynamite. We have extract, so I'm not quite certain why that one wasn't completed. Wow. Okay. That was a bit surprising. And they're still not done with this. This is taking forever, guys. It's taking forever. Oh my gosh, we have 33 beavers with no jobs. That was barely unexpected. Let's get these beavers working on something. They didn't get that done, but it's almost there. We could go ahead. Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. We don't have any gears going right now, but gears are pretty full. I don't think we really need any more gears. All of these are open, right? The smelter, explosive factory, and that guy are all running wonderfully. I was wondering, can we connect? No. Because we probably could use another treated plank factory. Honestly, we don't need any more people working on science. We have 46K in science. That is just insane. If they would get this little farmhouse over here done, that would be awesome. I'm a little hesitant now. I'm wondering if a couple of these they're going to be able to... Waiting for construction behind it. Which ones are they working on? No, wrong way. Wrong way. Did I put those letters in the wrong way? I can't tell. I can't tell. No, I put them in the right way. They just haven't built them. Would make their job easier over here. If they could start building off of this wall. All right, so what else have we got going that has been completed. They did this, so we can go ahead and we can detonate that one as well. No storage available for explosives. Okay, don't we have a full giant warehouse for explosives? But apparently it is. Oh, I forgot this house down here is still going. All of the other ones down here are empty. I'm gonna pop priority on this guy as well. And then we will be able to connect. Let's see here. This guy. Get a connection. Oh no. That guy's in the way. That's not cool. And that guy's in the way. Okay. Well, that's not the awesomest thing I've ever seen. All right, so maybe we have to do... these guys are driving me crazy seeing all of these. I think we can go ahead and get rid of... Okay, so how are we gonna do this? Then that probably means that this one is too far away as well. Okay, that one's good. Maybe I need to put in a... Now we're gonna run into a problem there too. Well, shoot. This is a problem. Let's see here. If I put in a... I don't think we need to go that high. Wasn't really part of my game plan, but if we do that, and then we go... Oh, maybe that was the reason, because it is connected to another station. Nope. And then we can connect it to this one. All right. Okay. Oh, look, look, look. They're close. They're getting closer, I should say. And look, that did... As soon as we punched into the wall there, then we ended up with this turning green. So very good, very nice. I don't understand the ladder issue here. Why? We have planks. Are we out of... We have logs, so why aren't we building these ladders? I do not understand. The ladders are the right way. I'm really confused on that. But that's all right. I can be confused. All right, they have to build those two before they can build those ones. Oh, they're starting to work on them. Okay. So not so strange. Over here, we're going to have a problem, though. All right, so let's see. Maybe we just need to put in a... platform right here. Remember we had a platform there? And I was like, what? What is this for? I think we figured it out. I think we figured it out. It was to hold that block there so that we could build that whole section, I think. I didn't mean to click back all the way up there. Let's go ahead and put priority on that. And see if it does a thing. You know what? We don't need these ones here anymore. So let's go ahead and get rid of those. And we can put our carrot back in. Oh, why did it put the stuff there? Silly game. Oh, they built it. They built it. All right, did they build that platform down there? No. But he is working on that one. Waiting for the construction, oh, below it to finish. Oh, he's building below. Okay, I got it. Some days, some days. All right, so let's plant this up. And we were going to put potatoes here. But I almost think, why don't we do it all in wheat? It's probably more wheat than we need. But since we now have an insane quantity of beavers. Oh, they got this stuff planted back here. Very good, very nice. I don't think we can go out any further this way. Oh, maybe we can. Oh, we can. Not there, though. Eh. Unless we put in another group of scaffolding there, and I don't really feel like doing that. So we'll leave it there. And that is a lot of wheat. Which means we now need to get a mill up and running. Maybe two. Where are we gonna do that? I kind of want it over here with the items that are food related. I wonder if we like flatten this out, we would be able to connect into the power that's right here. It would be part of our power system. So let's see here. How big is the mill? Mill is not super big. And it would need some storage as well. Okay, so let's see here. If we did the threes, 1, 2, 3. Yep. If we did like that, and then that's a 1. Okay. Can we connect this over here with some terrain? I can get this to look right. And then we're going to need to put a path in there. Which means we need to unplant. Uh-oh, where is it? Here? Okay, looks like that's already unplanted. How strange. How did I end up with those unplanted? Weird. All right. So then that means we're going to need to give them access to this area. So we're going to need a ladder. And I know I said we were working on trees today, but food apparently is taking up all of the priorities. We've got 24 beavers with no jobs. I think we need to put in some more builders' huts. We're out of pine resin over here. I'm going to say obtain so that it's closer. And we are going to... Can we put in another... The hauling post there is going to be in the way. Okay. Oh, they got more statues done. Wow, wow, wow. Did we get our dynamite over here done? Yes, we did. Let's see how far. See, 1, 2, 3. 3 more. So 1 more dynamite and we'll be at the bottom. Again, see the bottom of the hole. Okay, and let's high prioritize that. All right, so let's see here. All right, that's 1, 2. So we've got 16-ish floors that we have available, or levels that we have available. Uh-oh. Upper level dried out. Yep, it did. This area over here is still green because there's a little bit of water right there. That ain't cool. Okay, so what are we gonna do to combat that? Is the problem. We also have fluid dump here, which is keeping all of that green. Yeah, all of this is dried out because that went. This would have dried out before, and it is not. I think we're cutting our pine trees faster than we can harvest resin. We have a lot of resin, but I think we're harvesting faster than we have. Okay, this is not going to work. This is not going to work at all. We can't have the whole entire little section, this whole section down. Can we? I have an idea. I have an idea. Where is the... Right there. If we... That's 2 up. This is gonna sound strange. 1, 2, 3, right? We're going to need a ladder. We're also going to need a path. Oh, in there. Just as things got dire. Did we get all of this in then? Yes, we did. So we can go ahead and finish planting over here. There we go. Are we going to be able to... And there is the flooding that always happens because we have the whole thing going on there. All right, let's see here. What else are we working on here? Ooh, this guy is at 90%. We still have 19 beavers not working. Did we did not get... Let's go ahead and pop priority on this. I would rather they're doing something than nothing. Okay, and then let's pop priority on this stuff. And we are going to... They got that done. Okay, we don't have a hole there then. Take this out. And we are going to put a fluid dump in right here. I know. I don't want the rubble. I want the path, please. We'll let them build it. And then we'll pause it. And then next time we have an issue where the water up here runs out, we can just fluid dump for a little bit. Whoa, they are quick like a bunny here. Let's detonate that. And that. Not the path, the dynamite. Okay. And then if we... They're going to be coming up the ladder there. they gotta go through the back. Okay. We need to get the power over here now. So let's see here. If we put... We're gonna have to come over this barrel. Can we put a... twos? That? Nope, I think it's gonna have to be... If I put a 2, can I put a... Wrong size? I can. Oh, drought approaching. Alright, how are we gonna get to build this though? Is the operative question. And then we're gonna need a couple of 3s like that. Then we need the power. We're gonna come straight across like that. Yep, wrong spot. Here. Bing, bang, boom. Okay, so we needed food. Gristmill. Flip the door. Yes. Or should we build them one on top of each other? This way, though, we could still fit in some storage. We did... Maybe... Oh, that's not gonna work. Mediums it is. And then if we... There we go. And let's walk the path like that. All right, they're gonna need to be able to build this, so I'm actually going to take that puppy out for right now. And we need to get... that in there. Let's go ahead and also do a ladder here. Ooh, okay. That wasn't nice, game. And if we just put these guys... Nope, I just want the upper ones. Actually, I should be putting those on a higher priority. Okay. I just thought of something. If we... Right, and then we did... Okay. Very good, very nice. Very good, very nice. Sorry, I just realized that I went completely and utterly silent during that thought process, which probably wasn't very exciting for you. But hey, I'm sorry about that. All right, we still have 23 beavers that are unemployed. Part of that is because we just went drought and all of our pumps went to their finale. Okay, can we... Let's prioritize a little bit here. Oh, I did that whole line in the wrong spot, didn't I? I need to come one further this way. And then we can replant. That right there. All right. So that looked like it's like a 17, 18-day drought. Those are up. We're all good to go there. Oh, no, I forgot to put back the platform. Actually, I think I'm gonna throw one. Which drought? Oh, I can't because that... I guess it doesn't really matter. That ladder isn't going to anything but a house that no longer is. Oops. Oh, for crying out loud. Alright, go like that. And just for the heck of it, I am going to fill in that terrain block. Alright. Oh, hey, this guy is up and running now. Well, shoot. Is this guy obsolete yet? I think he is. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to connect this one to this one. And let's prioritize that getting built. Oh. Oh, that was so dumb. Because now this guy isn't connected to that guy. Okay, so how are we going to fix that? If I put a station right here, I don't think I can connect to that one or that one. Okay. Oh, this is a pain. This is a real big pain. Because of my statues, I can't... I can't connect from here to here. Let's see here. If I go... I have space here. Let's do... Where are we gonna put this? Where are we gonna put this? I need one like right in here somewhere. And I'm half tempted to take out one of these farmhouses to do it. But this guy would cover all of that. Or we could just take out some of the potato field right here. Put one right there. Put up on stilts so that it has a little bit of height. Okay, let's do... It's a 3 wide, right? And then let's do a... I'm hoping that puts it high enough that we'll be able to get around all of the things. And then if we just extend the ladder that's here. Like that. This is kind of janky. Not gonna lie, kind of janky. And then we say we want to add a connection to there. And then we're gonna have to kill a, that goes to the pylon, that goes to the station. We'll kill that one. Okay, why can't I? Oh, I get it. I understand. Add a connection to there. Okay. That doesn't get us up to here, which we could still... We could put in another zip line station right here, but I'm not 100% certain that it is worth it. I think if we're going to put in another one, it should be over here somewhere. Okay. How are we doing here? Overhang wasn't set up. All right, I'm going to put a secondary priority on all of this stuff. Oops. I don't think I hit all of that. There we go. Because we have the wheat, let's get it going here. Oops, wrong button. I'm having one of those mornings. It's been a lazy morning for me here playing Timberborn. Very early morning. All right. So I think that's where we're going to leave it for today. We did finish the farmland area. That is going well, I think. We did, unfortunately, expand our beaverage by an insane quantity. That we didn't mean to do. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mark these guys over here for wheat so that they bring some wheat over here and it will be easily accessible to the beavers that are working over here. I don't know if they'll be able to demolish that or not. I would like to get some terrain in there and then maybe We can put a couple of warehouses over here that will be able to store some bread short term. What did we do with our power connection isn't connected, is it? So we're gonna have to I just realized that I didn't actually connect the power with this setup. So let's see here. If we go down 1, 2. Let's do this quick so I don't forget about it and forget that we had done this. Then we can bring our power over. Shoot, we needed that. Bum, ba, bum, bum. You know, some days your brain is just fried. And you're just like, yeah, whatever. I needed a ladder there. It's all right. It's okay. We can handle it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pop priority on that and that. And then all of that is done, so we can start. We can start walking back this stuff. And then if we put in, oops, power. There we go. Now we need to high prioritize that. So those are done, and we'll high prioritize that. Very good, very nice. Okie dokie, smoky. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna say we're gonna grind wheat. Not capsule flour. We're gonna put wheat flour. We probably need to change one of those ones underneath into wheat flour as well. Oh, they're all full of wheat already. Whoops. That ain't gonna work. Wheat flour. All right. We need this guy, and we're gonna tell him bread. We got potatoes in there. Let's make this bread. Oh, look, they got a... Oh, that one's bread. Let's put this one as wheat flour. And obtain. Good gosh, these beavers are just running. Oh, that one was set as wheat flour. Oh my goodness. Let's make that one potatoes. We have a lot of potatoes. Okay. All right. I think that maybe instead of potatoes, we make it grilled potatoes. Do we have chestnuts? No. I know there's a few chestnut trees over there. Let's take that off. All right. Okay. Mills are all up and running. Good to go. We don't need this stack of ladders anymore. I don't want that. I just want that. Would be disastrous if I had done the other one. Okay, and with that, we are actually going to say goodbye for today. We did get quite a bit done. Not what I planned to do, or what I said we were going to do at the beginning of the episode, but we did get a lot done. We did get completely down to the level we need to be at to start drilling out for a tree farm. As far down in the world as we can go. So we will start on that in the next episode. We've gotten so much more done over here. Like, all of the platforms are in. And all of the irrigation, what are they? Impermeable floors are done as well. So the next up thing we can do over in here is start setting up the well-being area. So we're looking good. We're looking good. And then we can revamp this whole area down in here and build out a better beaver habitat down in here and make it as fun as this one is. All right. So that's where we're going to call it for today. Thank you for sticking with me today. This is kind of a quiet, calm one, and I appreciate you being here for that. So I will see you next time. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.